She's a goddamn liar.
And she's a cheater. That's what she is.
She is.
What?
No, I heard this story. Did she really say?
Wait, did Hailey just get hit with the B word over Mike? This isn't just throwing shade anymore, it's a full-on storm.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
When your closest friends start throwing shade, you know things have seriously escalated. And yeah, even her own husband is throwing punches now. Is this the moment Hailey Bieber completely falls from grace? Or is there more to this story than we realize? Why is the world suddenly turning against her? Let's dive in, because this drama isn't cooling down anytime soon. First things first, why does it feel like everyone and their mother is dragging Hailey Bieber right now? To get the full picture, we have to rewind to the start of this chaotic timeline. The drama around Mrs. Bieber didn't just explode overnight. It's deeply tied to her relationship with Justin Bieber and his iconic previous situationship with Selena Gomez. Justin and Selena's relationship, known to fans as Jelena, was literally the defining saga from 2010 to 2018. With more plot twists than a Netflix thriller, this on-again, off-again romance had millions obsessed, building a stan army that remains fiercely loyal to Jelena even years later. What most don't know is that Hailey, back then Hailey Baldwin, actually met Justin way back in 2009, around the same time Selena did. While Selena was introduced through their management teams, all very industry and strategic, Hailey met him through her dad, Stephen Baldwin, during a Today Show appearance. Hailey was literally just 12 years old, so obviously nothing romantic was going on. But this early connection later sparked wild stan theories about Hailey being a megastalker, which is major yikes energy. The tea gets even hotter when you realize baby Hailey was actually a self-proclaimed Jelena stan herself. In 2011, she tweeted, "I'm for sure 100% Team Hashalina," a post that later got weaponized by the internet's most obsessive detectives. That's the thing about fame in the age of digital receipts. Your old stan tweets will always come back to haunt you. The main character energy shifted dramatically in late 2015 when Justin and Hailey had their first situationship moment, right while he and Selena were on a break. Though short-lived from December 2015 to January 2016, this romance was the origin story for fans seeing Hailey as the other woman or villain in their parasocial Jelena fantasy, despite zero proof of any actual overlap. Then 2018 hit, and everything went off the rails. In March, Justin and Selena ended things for good after 8 years of the most toxic but can't-look-away relationship. Just 3 months later, in June 2018, Justin slid back into Hailey's DMs. Their reunion was a whirlwind. From rekindling to engaged in July, then married by September at a New York courthouse. This speedrun relationship had Jelena stans absolutely seething. Many fans thought Justin moved on way too fast and directed all their main character syndrome fury at Hailey. That fury only intensified when Selena dropped her viral hit, "Lose You to Love Me," in October 2019, with lyrics like, "In 2 months, you replaced us like it was easy." The internet collectively gasped because it was obviously about Justin's lightning-fast engagement to Hailey after the breakup. The Hailey hate train gained even more traction when mere hours after Selena's song dropped, Hailey posted a screenshot of Summer Walker's track "I'll Kill You" on her Instagram story. She never explained the post, but fans definitely read into it. The timing of Hailey's Instagram story didn't help either. Fans immediately called it out as straight-up shade aimed at Selena. This moment basically became Hailey's villain origin story in the eyes of the internet. From 2019 through 2021, the drama shifted away from real tea between Hailey and Selena and morphed into something much more parasocial and fan-driven. Social media, especially TikTok, turned into the main battleground where stans would obsessively analyze every move their faves made. One narrative that totally blew up accused Hailey of giving serious single white female energy, basically trying to be Selena 2.0. Fans started making side-by-side TikToks comparing their fashion, tattoos, and content.
Have you guys ever spoken?
Yes.
And then like recently? No, I don't guess not recently, but like after your marriage.
Yes. So that's why I'm like, it's all respect, it's all love. That's also why I feel like, well, if everybody on our side knows what happened and we're good and we could walk away from it with clarity and respect, then like,
Right.
that's fine.
Content, like Selena's HBO Max series Selena Plus Chef versus Hailey's YouTube cooking videos. While these could just be coincidences or simple trends, the idea that Hailey was obsessively copying Selena caught fire. During this time, Hailey began opening up about how the nonstop hate was impacting her mental health. In 2021, she posted a TikTok basically begging, "Leave me alone, please. Enough time has passed that it's valid to leave me alone. I truly beg you." Behind the flawless Instagram photos, the trolling was hitting her hard. Meanwhile, Selena mostly stayed focused on her music, makeup empire, and mental health advocacy, mostly keeping to herself. But her silence was often read by fans as permission to keep dragging Hailey. By 2022, it seemed like both women were ready to put the drama to rest once and for all. In September, Hailey went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to confront the rumors, head on. She tackled the narrative that she had stolen Justin from Selena. Hailey even revealed that she and Selena had actually talked after her wedding to Justin, saying, "It's all respect. It's all love." Then came what could honestly be the plot twist of the century. In October 2022, Selena and Hailey showed up together at the Academy Museum Gala. The photos of them actually smiling, and in one shot, Selena resting her hand on Hailey's leg, absolutely broke the internet. It felt like the feud rumors might finally be put to rest. For a hot minute, it seemed like we were about to move past this entire saga. But let's be real, the damage was already done. The narrative of Hailey versus Selena had become so deeply rooted in fan culture that even clear evidence to the contrary was brushed off as a PR stunt or damage control. Some fans dove headfirst into conspiracy theories, insisting the photos were staged, while others dissected every Instagram like and story, hunting for the real drama. What's wild about this whole mess is how much of it wasn't actually about anything Hailey or Selena did, but all about fan fiction and TikTok detectives with way too much free time. In fact, a 2023 academic paper on toxic fandom used the Gomez-Bieber saga as a prime example of how stans polarize around their idols, turning the internet into a virtual battleground where harassment and conspiracy theories run rampant. The emotional investment, love for Selena mixed with hatred for Hailey, has fueled online behavior that in any other context would clearly be cyberbullying. This toxic fandom even had real-world consequences. In early 2023, both Selena and Hailey reported receiving death threats. Hailey revealed she'd been dealing with relentless harassment for years. The level of hate thrown her way was wildly out of proportion to any so-called crime, showing this drama was never really about Hailey herself. Instead, it's about what she represents to devastated Jelena stans mourning the sinking of their ship. The situation hit a new peak of unhinged in early 2023 with the infamous Eyebrowgate, a seemingly minor incident that blew up, dragging even more celebs into the chaos. But before we spill all that tea, let's take a quick pause. Now, let's dive into the moment when this simmering feud boiled over and how a whole cast of other celebs got dragged into the mess. February 2023 marked the peak of this drama's unhinged energy with the moment fans dubbed Eyebrowgate. It started innocently enough. Selena posted a TikTok joking about overdoing her eyebrow lamination. She captioned it, "I laminated my brows too much. Just a regular celeb beauty fail moment, nothing to see here." But just hours later, Kylie Jenner jumped in with an Instagram story close-up of her own eyebrows, captioned, "This was an accident." shortly. After, Kylie shared a screenshot of a FaceTime call with Hailey, where both women were zoomed in on their eyebrows. To most people, this might have looked like coincidence, but the internet immediately lost it, interpreting these posts as Kylie and Hailey shading Selena. Things quickly spiraled when Selena began engaging with fan content about the supposed shade. She commented on a TikTok breaking down the drama, agreeing with Kylie that the whole thing was unnecessary and adding, "I'm a fan of Kylie." Kylie tried to squash the conspiracy theories, commenting, "This is reaching. No shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't see her eyebrow posts. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly." But the damage was done. The drama train had left the station. Selena kept interacting with more fan videos, one criticizing Mean Girls and Nepo babies, another defending Taylor Swift. After a resurfaced clip showed Hailey apparently gagging when Swift's name came up on Drop the Mic back in 2017. So, sorry, my best friend is, and continues to be, one of the best in the game. This simple comment suddenly dragged Taylor Swift, literally, one of the biggest pop stars on the planet, into the drama, at least by association. Though Taylor herself has never publicly said a word about Hailey or this saga, her close friendship with Selena made her an adjacent figure in the controversy. Swift's massive fan base, the Swifties, quickly teamed up with Selena's supporters, forming a full-on internet mob coming for Hailey. The fallout from Eyebrowgate was absolutely insane. During this time, Selena's Instagram followers skyrocketed by over 25 million, breezing past the 400 million mark, while Hailey and Kylie Jenner both lost hundreds of thousands of followers. Google. Searches for Selena's makeup brand, Rare Beauty, exploded, while Hailey faced a tidal wave of hate comments and relentless trolling. The situation got so toxic that Selena announced a social media detox, saying, "I'm 30. I'm too old for this." But like most celebrity social media breaks, this one lasted all of about 5 minutes, with Selena quickly returning, because, well, the algorithm pull is just too strong. Meanwhile, Hailey seemed to pour gasoline on the fire by posting an Instagram story featuring the solo version of Rema's hit Calm Down, noticeably leaving out Selena's feature on the remix. Once again, the internet detectives saw this as a deliberate shade, further cementing Hailey's Mean Girl rep. By March 2023, things had gotten genuinely concerning. Hailey was reportedly receiving death threats and intense harassment online. On March 24th, Selena took to Instagram to address the situation head-on, revealing that Hailey had reached out to her about the threats. Selena wrote, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying." Hailey responded with gratitude, posting, "I want to thank Selena for speaking out as she and I have been discussing the last few weeks how to move past this ongoing narrative between her and me. The last few weeks have been very hard for everyone involved, and millions of people are seeing so much hate around this, which is extremely harmful. While social media is an incredible way to connect and build community, moments like this only create extreme division instead of bringing people together. Things can always be taken out of context or construed differently than they were intended. We all need to be more thoughtful about what we post and what we say, including myself. In the end, I believe love will always be bigger than hate and negativity, and there is always an opportunity to meet each other with more empathy and compassion." After these statements, both women followed each other on Instagram, and Hailey even double-tapped one of Selena's bikini posts, signaling to fans that some kind of truce had been reached. But by then, the damage was done. Hailey revealed in April 2023 that the year had brought some of the saddest and hardest moments of her life, hinting at the serious toll the drama took on her mental health. In July 2023, Hailey addressed the feud directly in an interview on Bloomberg's The Circuit. She called the entire narrative completely made up and driven by vile, disgusting hatred. She stressed that the problem wasn't between her and Selena. It was all about toxic stan behavior that had totally spiraled out of control. But what about other celebs supposedly calling out Hailey? Beyond Selena's subtle shade and Kylie Jenner caught in the Eyebrowgate crossfire, is Hollywood really turning on Mrs. Bieber? One viral moment came in 2020 when a former NYC restaurant hostess named Julia Carolyn posted a TikTok reviewing her celebrity encounters. She gave Hailey a brutal 3.5 out of 10, saying, "I've met her a handful of times, and every time she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I have to give her like a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry." Julia's video absolutely blew up and added fuel to the public perception of Hailey as difficult or entitled. To her credit, Hailey actually responded with an apology, saying, "Just came across this video and wanted to say, so sorry if I've ever given you bad vibes or bad attitude. That's not ever my intention." Then there's been major speculation about tension between Hailey and Kendall Jenner, who used to be her ride-or-die bestie. According to Reddit Tea from late 2022 and early 2023, their friendship has seriously cooled, with Kendall noticeably MIA from launch parties and brand events. Some internet sleuths even theorized Kendall was just keeping up appearances for optics, while others claimed their friendship was never that deep to begin with. The spiciest Reddit allegation? That Kendall slept with Justin but is still friends with Hailey. No receipts ever back this wild claim, but it's been circulating in fan forums for years, adding another messy layer to Hailey's complicated web. Another figure dragged into the drama is Jordyn Woods, a model and former Kylie Jenner bestie before the whole Tristan Thompson scandal broke. During the height of the TikTok-fueled feud speculation in 2023, Jordyn posted an Instagram story casually applying lipstick from Selena's Rare Beauty line. Given Jordyn's own history with Kardashian-Jenner drama, many fans read this as a subtle side-taking move, Team Selena throwing shade at Hailey and Kylie. Then, the tea about Jennifer Lopez. In early 2024, reports surfaced that J.Lo unfollowed Hailey on Instagram. This might seem like nothing, but in celeb culture, an unfollow is rarely just an unfollow. It's basically a public statement. Lopez has shown love for Selena before, once posting a sweet DM from her and calling it "so sweet" with an "I love you too." Her unfollow of Hailey during a time of public backlash was widely seen as J.Lo picking sides in the ongoing saga. Beauty YouTube jumped into the chat too, with Jeffree Star dragging Hailey's skincare brand Rhode on TikTok. He called the packaging boring, said Hailey looked like she wanted to die in promo pics, gave the brand a harsh 4 out of 10, and made it crystal clear he was Team Selena. Jeffree later claimed Hailey's team tried to get his TikTok taken down, which only made him double down, rebranding Rhode as Rhode Pest Control. Even Miley Cyrus got pulled into this mess. Back in 2019, Miley and Hailey appeared on Carpool Karaoke with Kendall Jenner, where Miley joked about bullying Hailey growing up. While it seemed lighthearted, Hailey later referenced the moment in interviews as a traumatic memory. Fans accused her of flipping the story to play victim, and after the episode, Miley and Hailey had zero public interaction. No collabs, no Instagram tags, nothing. As we can see, the narrative of celebs calling out Hailey is super complicated and often based more on subtle social media vibes than direct shade. Many supposed beefs come down to fan interpretation rather than actual conflict. Still, the perception that Hailey is unpopular in Hollywood stuck, adding to her ongoing image struggles. Now, let's dive into the most recent chapters and figure out if Hailey's reputation era is really over, or if there's hope for a comeback. From 2024 into early 2025, things were pretty chill in the Hailey-Selena cinematic universe. In December 2024, Hailey actually double-tapped Selena's engagement announcement to Benny Blanco, a subtle but meaningful gesture signaling they might be trying to squash the beef. This positive interaction suggested the two women themselves might be way more mature about the drama than their fandoms. But just when we thought it was drama-free, Justin Bieber's social media jumped into the mix. In April 2024, he posted a meme of Gollum from Lord of the Rings with the caption, "Girls on social media when they get engaged," which many fans read as a shade throw at Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco. Neither Hailey nor Selena commented on this post, but it reignited rumors about lingering tension between all involved. A major life update came in August 2024 when Hailey gave birth to her and Justin's son, Jack Blues Bieber. This should have been a time of joy and privacy, but some commenters kept dragging her, even during this vulnerable postpartum period, proving that toxic stan culture knows no limits. Then, just when things seemed to calm down, TikTok drama exploded again in March 2025. Creator Courtney Presto went viral, claiming Hailey had liked a video mocking Selena and Benny Blanco's Interview magazine photo shoot. Presto posted what looked like a screenshot of the like notification, immediately sparking another wave of online drama. This latest round of Hailey's being shady drama quickly unraveled. On March 9th, Hailey's rep shut down the allegations. With a savage statement to Entertainment News, "This never happened. This entire story was fabricated by a content creator trying to cash in on an old, tired narrative." The screenshot fueling the rumors was exposed as edited, and the whole thing got debunked, but not before it had spread like wildfire across social platforms, once again throwing Hailey into controversy she had zero part in. This pattern of fake drama apparently pushed Hailey to her breaking point. In March 2025, TMZ reported that Hailey was sick and tired of being painted as a bully and stalker online, and was exploring legal action against trolls. According to the report, she consulted attorney Lisa Moore, the same lawyer who helped Cardi B secure a $4 million defamation win against a YouTuber. This move signaled Hailey was finally done playing nice and ready to fight back against the misinformation machine. The decision to bring in lawyers wasn't triggered by one-off incidents, like the fake TikTok like. It was about larger, coordinated efforts to damage her reputation. One notorious example was a 7-part video series circulating online alleging Hailey stalked Justin for years before their marriage, cherry-picking evidence to paint her as obsessive and manipulative. In a truly wild twist, Netflix star Francesca Farrago even claimed she was offered money to join an anti-Hailey meme campaign called Met by Chance, which mocked Hailey for supposedly stalking Justin. This bombshell suggested some of the Hailey hate might actually be orchestrated by people with an agenda, not just organic stan reactions. Another lesson in social media manipulation came early 2025, when a clipped video went viral showing Hailey seemingly snubbing a fan named Crystal All at an event. The edited clip sparked accusations of racism, with people claiming Hailey wouldn't have treated a white fan that way. But Crystal, who is black, later posted the full unedited video, which showed the exact opposite. Hailey warmly welcomed her and even stood up for her when a security guard tried to intervene. After Crystal cleared Hailey's name, many fans apologized for jumping to conclusions, and the unedited video itself went viral. This incident perfectly highlighted how easily manipulated content can distort public perception, and backed Hailey's claims that much of the hate she faces is straight-up lies. The latest controversy dropped in April 2025 during Hailey's acceptance speech for the Beauty Innovator Award at the Daily Front Row's 9th Annual Fashion Awards. Hailey said, "When I started Rhode, I didn't want to just start a brand for the sake of it. I really wanted to create an entire world." Internet sleuths immediately made TikTok side-by-side videos showing that this phrasing sounded eerily similar to a 2021 Selena Gomez interview where she described rare beauty using nearly identical language. The videos went viral, reigniting accusations that Hailey was a creepy stalker and copycat, plagiarizing Selena's words. Comment sections exploded with things like, "She copies everything," and "creepy stalker copycat." But defenders pointed out this kind of phrasing is pretty standard PR language in the beauty world, where brands talk about authenticity and vision with similar buzzwords. One savvy fan on X wrote, "It's almost like both were coached on what to say by their PR teams." Plus, the statement was vague enough to be coincidence. This balanced perspective showed how ordinary similarities get blown way out of proportion in the toxic context of a pre-existing rivalry narrative. Throughout all this, Hailey has gained supporters tired of seeing her dragged for simply existing. In April 2025, a fan named Shelley went viral after meeting Hailey at Coachella, sharing a wholesome video praising Hailey's authenticity compared to egotistical celebs. These positive encounters suggest Hailey's public image struggles might have more to do with social media perception than her actual character or day-to-day behavior. She's also gotten support from people worried about the mental health toll of non-stop cyberbullying. Back in April 2023, Hailey revealed she was scared to have children due to fear they would face relentless online hate. It was a heart-wrenching admission that struck a chord with many who saw just how disproportionate and vicious the social media attacks had become. Despite these fears, Hailey welcomed her son in 2024, showing incredible strength amid the ongoing hate campaign. So, circling back to our clickbait headline, is this really the end for Hailey Bieber? The T is absolutely no. Despite years as the internet's favorite punching bag, Hailey has proven she's not going anywhere. Her skincare brand, Rhode, continues to be a commercial hit with products constantly selling out. Her marriage to Justin has survived countless breakup rumors, and they're now raising their son together. Her ability to stay booked and busy, despite non-stop drama, speaks volumes about her resilience. Looking at it objectively, much of the drama around Hailey isn't really about her own actions but is driven by things beyond her control. Toxic parasocial fan behavior, social media algorithms that reward drama and division, and media outlets that spin minor incidents into major scandals for clicks. Both Hailey and Selena have repeatedly tried to shut down the feud narrative. Their 2022 photo together at the Academy Museum Gala, mutual Instagram follows, and Selena's public plea for fans to stop harassing Hailey all signal a desire to move past this toxic chapter. The fact that these efforts haven't fully worked just shows how powerful fan-driven stories can be in the age of social media. Commentators like Hailey Peterman have pointed out this saga reflects toxic femininity, where women get pitted against each other over a man, overshadowing their own achievements. This analysis offers a sharp lens, highlighting how patriarchal narratives of women as rivals still shape celebrity culture, even in our woke era. Looking ahead, several factors will shape how this story unfolds. Hailey's rumored legal action against online trolls marks a new, tougher stance on fighting misinformation. Meanwhile, her focus on motherhood and growing her Rhode brand shows she's set on defining herself beyond just Justin's wife or Selena's rival. Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco and her booming career, her recent Amelia Perez performance has been getting major buzz, prove she's also living her best life, independent of the Justin chapter. As both women build their own success stories, maybe fan communities will eventually get bored of manufacturing conflict between two people who have clearly moved on. Social media platforms also need to do better. Algorithms that reward the most toxic, divisive content could be changed to discourage harassment and misinformation, which might prevent fake drama like the TikTok-like scandal or deceptively edited videos sparking false racism accusations. In April 2025, during the speech controversy, Hailey revealed on Instagram stories she was dealing with 2 ovarian cysts, a recurring health issue following her 2022 hospitalization for stroke-like symptoms. This vulnerable moment reminded everyone of her humanity amid yet another round of harsh public scrutiny. Yet, some critics continued to focus on the Selena drama, rather than showing basic empathy for her health struggles. So, is it really the end for Hailey Bieber? Not even close. Despite relentless online harassment, she's building her business empire supporting Justin through his challenges and raising her baby. The controversies may follow her for years, but if history is any guide, Hailey Bieber has the resilience and support to weather the storm.